Hello, welcome to my little under the water program. Thought I'd add a segment at the beginning here for something that I'm going to call planning. So this is where we are, roughly. And where we're going is back to Anacortes, which is here. Specifically this little park called Washington Park. So we start pretty much near the boat launch here. And we try to avoid the ferry line there. But with some other apps, we can get some more useful information. This one is pretty cool because if we zoom in, we can actually find what the depth is around here. So, where we start out, it's kind of about 3 meters. It's quite shallow. But as you go out, especially past this point, we get around like 20 meters, which is good. And then if the tides are being friendly, we could even get out in here in the green, which is kind of 40, 50, and 60 meters. I also saw there's this kind of cool depression here that's about 40. I feel like that might have something interesting. And there's another little thing over here if you go around the point. So there's the buoy that's kind of measuring the tides and currents and everything. But yeah, that's kind of where we're headed, is like this area. If we get adventurous, we can really get into the depth there. And then if we actually want to know what the tides are doing, we can check this app. Here we are. So that's green point. That's what's measuring the flow of the tides. So the last one was an ebb current at 7 a.m. We have a slack tide coming up at 12, which is excellent because that means the water stops moving for a while. We could actually go right up to the buoy and check it out. And then we have a flood at 3 p.m. And if you look at this, you can actually see the speeds. So it is a little concerning. It's like almost 4 knots, which is pretty high for Puget Sound. But yeah, at least we know what we're dealing with. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we made it. It's a little bit late getting everything set up, so I think we missed the ideal slack tide. But it looks pretty calm out there. It should be manageable. So I'm hoping we can get some better underwater footage this time because I did make something new. I'm going to be calling it the vehicle. So it looks like I'm kind of working my way towards some kind of UAV or ROV, some kind of drone. But for now, it's just a junkyard anchor / tripod. And I think that's going to help us. It looks very thrown together, but that thing's going to get us to the bottom, and it should stay put. The important thing is also I have a dive light, so we'll actually be able to see once it gets down there. So I'm going to put this in my hand for now, and then launch this thing, and then we can see what we're going to see out there. Low tide right now. This is really gross. It's warm too. Yeah. So yeah, if I keep doing this, maintain interest, then I'm probably just gonna buy an underwater drone because I saw they're like 700 or 800 for a at least decent one. But for now, let's see what the junkyard can offer for us. So I'll stick this on here. That's the vehicle. So I want to get out of here, and I'm gonna head probably that way and just kind of see what the currents are doing. So as is tradition, I'll include a few minutes of serene paddleboarding and then get to the undersea exploration. So let's go get out of this yucky stuff. Okay. Oh, low tide is gross. So I'm just kind of gonna go off of memory as far as where the points of interest are out here. I do know I kind of want to curve around this point to my left here. And then we'll see what's up. So, oh, there's a little jelly. That was a cool one. This is where we saw the light up rainbow jelly, which was sweet. So, I'll do some surface exploring today after we get the underwater stuff taken care of. There's a big wave out there. I don't know if that's tidal or boat generated. I'm not super keen on encountering it, but it's right in front of me. So yeah, hopefully with the new rig here, this channel reaches a real turning point as far as stable underwater video. I'm pretty optimistic about it. For now, I'm gonna focus on the surface and just try to figure out what I'm dealing with as far as the tide starting to come in. Something poking out of the water. Could be a bird. Could be some floating debris. You can go check it out though. Ooh, what is that? Oh, what was that? Maybe we should look. Oh, I saw one of those in Birch Bay last time, but I didn't look at it. Oh, let's do a tight turn. Oh yeah. We should maybe see what that is, because I don't know. It just looks like a piece of meat, you know? What is that? Ooh, what are you? Hey. Oh, it's okay. I think I know what that is, but I can't remember the name. Oh, now the waves hit me as I'm spinning around. Perfect. Okay. Don't know what that is. Eee. It's kind of slimy. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like some kind of jelly related thing. So we have at least one animal that we found. Dang, I really don't like this wake that rolled in. Oh, hopefully we got a good shot of that. Just using the camera on my head. There's another jelly. Man, there's a lot of life in this area. It's less barren than some of the places I've been. But anyway, let's try to get out a little further so we can weigh anchor and see what we're dealing with. I kind of want to get to like the 20-meter depth. Something that'll let us see how the dive light improves visibility. You can see the grass down there, so we're still only at like 3. So we need to find where that shelf drops off. And I'm just trying to look at some weird little things I see floating. Is it vegetable? Is it animal? I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is vegetable. Same with that. Yeah, it's like a stick. So if I dropped it in here, I wouldn't even need to use the lights based on a previous exploration. And we might see a crab if I do that. So maybe just as a little tester. Whoa, it's a really long one. That's kind of cool. Some kind of kelp, floating kelp. So let's just test out the vehicle in this shallow water. Ooh, is that a feather or a thing? Feather. Okay, good. All right. But yeah, we'll test out in the shallow water, and then we'll pull it out into the deep end. As long as I ascertain that the current doesn't pose a threat right now. Whoa, big jelly. Man, there's a lot today. Okay. All right, stay tuned. I'm running out of battery. I think we got a lot of underwater footage this time. Took a peek at it. Seems like it was marginally successful. I mean, not as good as if I get a cool underwater drone, but for just a bunch of scrap that I stuck together and put under the water, I think that performed admirably. I've got my camera on a little stick here, and if I see any surface life, we'll end off on that. But I think we learned a lot. We learned that the water is very noisy. Now that I cut down on a lot of the noise from the rig itself, the boat noise really stands out to me. Especially the ferries, when they're running, it's just a cacophony down there. The animals must be really angry about that. I would be. But yeah, I saw a bunch of jellyfish, so let's see if we can get a close-up on one and end off on that note. So stay tuned for that. Okay, there's a pretty good one here. Hopefully that's visible. It's kind of deep in there now. I went down. I've seen a couple little ones. Oh, perfect time for a big boat wake. Yeah, let's keep looking. We got a little tiny bit more battery left. Yeah, I think that's all we got. I'm really fighting the waves and stuff. I saw it pop up again, but couldn't get a good shot. But that's all for this time. See you next time. Just kidding, check this out. Okay, hopefully that was good.